I protest that or just give up? He has nothing in there. I've got no evidence against him. If I give up, protest. I don't want to give up. Wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making? Why is that an option? Is that just a random one? Room service, probably nothing. Bed making, check-in. So this is right. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. Just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Objection! I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof! You fool! Woo! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Mm-hmm. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was Miss April May. Yes, the other person with Miss April May was Miss April May. The man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Yay, I stumbled my way through. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. at District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Dude! Huh? That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sends shivers up my spine. You say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? What? Edgeworth is a jerk. It's not pretty cool. Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss Way. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. That's a find here before tomorrow. He probably left town. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Who's getting people to, like, withhold information and everything? That's... Hotness only gets you so far, as she learned with her boob bounce. Just saying. So we're just gonna have to cut that guy down to size. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's not that dank. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? I think indirectly she was calling me Sonic the Hedgehog there. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yeah. So scared. Look at that scared face. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Examine. Smile for the camera. Oh, that didn't change. And this guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. But he's being scared. Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. I feel like his suit is on par with everything else in this game that is insanely over the top. Like, way over the top. That man. About that man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Wiretap. Why did you place wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Whoop, there it goes. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? Can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Love this eye twitch. Good lordy. Do I need to present? Nothing at this time. What are options to go to? Well, let's start with our office. And Fay & Co. law offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Windows? The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. It's a plant? Mia's favorite potted plant? I guess I'll have to water it now. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfect clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. And then these are the books. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Are you sure? Is that all I get is this space? Urgh. Apparently, yes. That did not have a lot. Okay. Hotel. Water Hotel, room 303. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks? Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Can I have an iced coffee? Huh. There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious? I don't believe it. I mean, who would travel now to a hotel room to be like, ooh, a screwdriver in a drawer? Fancy. A vase as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulip sunflowers. Nothing new there. I've still seen painting. Nope, nothing new there. We're gonna talk about these two wine glasses. Nice weather again today. I can see the Faye and Co. lofts, of course. Oh yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. I mean, if you say so. Okay, that's it. Talk to you, Miss May. Pope Miss May. Oh, her, sir? Not to boast, but I know the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? Starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. Ha! Ha ha! Get it? 'Cause he killed a lady. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are, in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? I wouldn't have a photo. A hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. I don't think there's anything I need to present to him. Just making sure. Nope. Okay. Moving on. The other law offices. Oh my gosh, the picture's gone. Grossberg Law's office. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Well, we've got a picture of the actual murderer there. But we'll inspect everything and work our way around. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. And if not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Plant. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... a fisherman? Wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Oh, I might have been wrong. Let's looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. It's been polished to a deep luster. Photo. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo, and it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court. Photo lies on this desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Oh, I can only carry one at a time. We'll leave it alone for now. Okay. What we need is the detention center. You again? Can't you take a hint to stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. We're gonna present to you the photo of you. Any thoughts about this photograph? Who's that? Your mother? Sigh. Looks like I've just been wasting my time. Dang. Well. I don't think there's any people at any other location. Well, I don't think this is gonna get us anything out of this guy, but I will present the photo, just crossing everything off. What about this photo? Well, it's a fine photo, sir. However, the person Miss May was accompanied by was, well, a man. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna do anything, but before I switched, I might as well check. Nope, not move, examine. That photo. Swap photos. I think I'll swap them. Okay, so now we can move to... start with the hotel first. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. We'll have him write it down. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Hey, bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. So, thank you. Nope, we got nothing else to say. Okay. So, we'll go to the detention center and we'll show the photo there. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Oh, that struck a nerve. Where did you? Aha! A reaction! This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I do have proof. Here you go. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Gotta love that face. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard, we're not easing her fears. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Woof, rush. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? I was stretching. Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Papermate couldn't have done it. That leaves him. Time to take action. Always affidavit discarded. Oh. You have anything else to say? Nope. Okay. Hey, that's the picture. And it wasn't a fisherman. I suck. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your person. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquiringly? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite, so I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. But then again, everyone in this game is. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meters off the scale. I'd like to look at the room first. Guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? Now that I know that's your butt, that's just wrong, dude. I'm gonna get that one last. Such a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate. Correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation. Judges Corporation Award, special good try prize. Words, judges, and special kind of stand out. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth $5 million for sure. Are we sure about that? Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. Night of the murder. Were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Whoa. Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? That painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grotty burger. What? Ugh. Oof. Did I just... He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grotty Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, what is it that this painting of his hangs here? Why? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay, let's go. You're here. I was almost worried you'd be dead. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Joe Hezaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse your request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Ah, right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I play Blue Corp visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Ooh, probably more interested in the big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. I mean, I kind of want to click that. You know what? It's wrong, but click your lovers. It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love. My boy, please! You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. Whew. Aced it. Here it comes on. They're lovers. No, we are not lovers. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of that DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. In the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand a defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. Dang it. I thought it was a bed connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. People owning politicians, that's ridiculous. Bribing the cops and everything, sure, but politicians, they're the truest thing out there. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. DL6 incident. What is a DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Oh, it is the Wright White. Medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White. He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country, and he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okie doke. Oh, the photo's gone. Darn. Okie doke. Otherwise, I was gonna say I could switch photos and be like, haha, I know about this thing. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Bookshelf again? All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I'll start at the top. let's see if there's A recorded in this file that catches my eye. Oh, lordy. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and May's mother. Should I take a look? Yep. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother's vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and corruption. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay, J to S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Skim. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here are the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She had a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drew them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Check them. Just for, there's probably nothing here but T to Z. T-U, I know, W, white. The entire W section is missing. Was it take it? That didn't help, but... Anything else to say? Well, the suicide, I don't have the... Never mind, moving on. Record. God, the desk. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patient further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Anything to say? Ah, Miss May. I think we're past needing to talk about April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot, and quickly. What's the matter? You seem distressed. And the murder. This guy is pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot and quick. Stop that, your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. Ooh, my hot gaze. Nice. There's no point in asking someone that this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why yes, there's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course, I just... You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Okay, well, we're gonna present to you the newspaper clipping. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all of the suicide case that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? Thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looked dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. This case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you'll see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. Ow, I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Hey, Rai the Raju. How's it going? Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I feel like they named me Mr. Wright just for that. I mean, in all fairness, this is what, our second case? So Phoenix Wright's got some learning to do. Detention Center Visitor Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright? Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? Yes. I explained what had happened to Maya. That I kind of stupidly didn't have anyone backing me up on that. And I should remember I'm a lawyer, not a detective, or the police. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... help me break out of here. Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here. You mean a jailbreak? Yeah. Tonight's our only chance. All right. Huh? Oh, I'd better go get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder, and a getaway car. Can you drive? Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Yeah, this trial's gonna go so well. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how this is totally gone. Yes, we'll save our progress. 'Cause, yeah, this is... September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Oh, it's this jerkweed. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raised an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, Wright? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Well, if I go to jail, it's all on me. Can't blame my court-appointed attorney. Oh, lordy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, suppose it's me. I mean, it's probably a smart thing to do, but I don't know if I should be pulling the trigger that soon. We'll do it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent. Mr. Edgeworth, I appreciate your demeanor. Oh, what did you think about? Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. I mean, yeah. There was a few things that were kind of lacking. be honest. But yeah, motive was pretty bad that they didn't have any of that. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage. Whew, that sparkle. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. Locution. Huh. I'm learning stuff. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I mean, I can already start ripping it apart, and he hasn't even said it. But I always feel like it's the end of the world, and I'm the last man standing. Ho, ho, ho. That bling, though. Wait to crush this man's whole dreams to see what his demeanor turns into. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Here we go. Get ready for this testimony. We already know he wasn't in the room. The bellboy said that, so... See what you got, boy. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Whoop. Just checking what I do have here. Murder scene. Dodge attack to the right. Oh no. I don't have the bellboys. Well, so that's a thing. So quietly. We're gonna press on that. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were, reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Press that. Bedlam. Ah, jeez, that button needs to not be there. Must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised I turned to look at the building. I doubt I'm gonna get anything on this, but I'll press it. So you're reading your papers until you heard that sound. Oh, see? That stupid button. But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out of windows at night. No snoop. Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. I could use the keyboard, but mouse. Said I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Press. Spiky-haired. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Woo. Damn. Counting both eyes, 40. That is not how that works. 40? Add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? Call Miss May over at once. She too was surprised. Of course, press that. She was getting her iced coffee. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Ha! She was drinking iced coffee. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. This has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho, I know, after all. I am El Presidente.
Please continue.
Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Press that. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, say to the left. Of course, compadre. I understand. Victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Get him! You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Come back to that. Finally, there was a tail impaction, and then it was all over. Press that. Impaction? Don't you mean just impact? Ridiculosity. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. Second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Edgewood prep this guy too, I wonder. Anyway, better find a weakness in there. We already know the weakness, I just wanted to press the last one. Let's present this one. Get him! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, ho, ho. It is simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, marked with the K. And the victim here. The victim ran to the left as you claim. She did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? That's a lovely face. That's the kicked right in the groin face. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. He really did see the victim run left. So, he did witness the killing?